evening, dear friends. Deep Talks, virtual reality on love, life, and experiences. Tonight, holding a very special friend of mine from across the globe, Ryan L. Hall, my angelic friend, as I state. She has been there for me when I needed her. And what a miracle today it is that I'm helping not only one, but many souls will be watching us tonight to have a reading for their life. I'm so blessed, so privileged, and so honored that my words fall short to describe her as my true friend. I truly believe an act of help can turn out to be a miracle, for help doesn't demand much. And Ryan L. Hall is doing a great service for mankind. And I'm sure that you all will be full of positive energy when you will see her sharing her life experiences on the 75th episode of Deep Talks virtual reality on love, life, and experiences. And I also would love to thank all those who will be watching me tonight and my co host and Ryan L. Hall, my special friend, my buddy from Bakersfield, California, tonight with us. And also, I would love you to type in, comment, and ask your queries and ask for readings if you would want to connect to us, because we would come to know about your questions and we can then answer and can help you live a better life. I will hand over the introduction to Srishti, my co-host, and she will look upon the great achievements Ryan L. Hall has done. And I believe that a kind soul does not even need an introduction, but still we have few lines to help us open the window for a brighter show. So let's have Srishti, my dear viewers, opening the introduction and the curtain raiser. Thanks a lot, my dear viewers, for watching us. Be with us and enjoy this conversation.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening and welcome, everyone. It is my honor to introduce to you our guest for tonight, Miss Ryan L. Hall. Miss Ryan L. Hall hails from Bakersfield, California, USA. Being a psychic tarot reader, she is very intuitive. She, through determination and willingness, has honed her natural intuition to help those who seek answers and guidance by providing them with hope, reassurance, and illuminating solutions to major dilemmas to overcome the ups and downs of life. Having a strong inner voice helps her in making educated leap of thoughts. She has been on the spiritual journey for almost 2 years now. She loves to help educate others to a higher vibration and a better life. She is not only an intuitive reader, but also a healer, teacher, and a higher energy soul. The spiritual journey is the unlearning of fear and the acceptance of love. At this juncture, I would also feel honored to introduce you with Dr. Gurleen Khokhar, a noble soul and a renowned psychologist. She has conducted so far 74 interviews with celebrated dignitaries prominent in their respective fields from all across the globe. Deep Talks is a mental health initiative started by Ms. Gurleen Khokhar to break barriers and to express and never forget the original self, which usually gets lost in achievements. Today, in the 75th episode of Deep Talks, we have with us Ms. Ryan L. Hall to share her wonderful life experiences and challenges. I invite you all to enjoy this terrific and inspiring conversation. I am sure that you will relish this beautiful talk and will also participate in it by commenting, liking, and sharing it with all your loved ones. Also, lucky ones would get their readings on the channel, so comment to ask your questions. Also leave the same for future reply if she would love to give you a reading. Here, I would also like to mention that the contents of the channel doesn't intend to harm anyone's sentiments or feelings and doesn't have any intentions to hurt any religion, caste, creed, gender, or sex. Every mind and every heart deserves to be heard. On this note, I leave the virtual stage of communication open to the public and ma'am for leading the way up. Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks a lot, Srishti, for a wonderful introduction to my beautiful friend. And look who's joined us. There is one more special friend of mine. I call her my best friend amongst Ryan L. Hall, one of them, Gargi Haldar. Good evening, Gargi Haldar. She has said hi to Ryan. She is also visually impaired, Ryan, and she has been there with me through all the hard and toughest times of my life as you were. So we all underwent the same, and you all supported me. And this is a breakthrough performance of mine tonight, when I'm falling short of words to mention the amount of love I have for both of you. It's terrific, it's amazing. So tell me, how is America treating you? How's the weather there? And let's have the conversation rolling, Ryan. Amongst all other things in life, I know smile always kills people. So I would love to see you smiling on this show. And I was so sure that you would be here tonight on my show since last 2 years. I've been waiting for this day, and today it is there, and I'm so glad to have you.
Well, thank you. I'm happy to be here. You know, I think I had to wait till I was ready. I used to have a big fear of public speaking.
True. Oh gosh.
So I've worked through a lot of things in the last couple of years, actually,
Oh,
just through this journey.
oh, I can understand. Truly, I can understand. So tell me, why did you choose this field as an intuitive reader? Did it come to you as a blessing, or was it something that just knocked you down and you thought that this is something that I should work on and help people and help humanity?
To be honest, me and my sister were having some problems in a relationship that we were in, and she started watching all these tarot readings, and I told her, hey, you know what? Let me learn how to read cards. That seems fun. So three of us started just tinkering around with it, and we found a group that took us in and just said, here's a platform, and we just started going live, and it just really came naturally and naturally really fast.
Oh gosh, that's
it,
a
it
blessing.
it's crazy because I was 100% an atheist before I started tarot. I didn't necessarily, now I believed in, like, you know, spirit and stuff because I could see those things, but it's like for me it was
Yes,
just like eh. And I can honestly say that this journey has shifted my entire perspective on source, God, something else that's out there that is beautiful and that
yes,
that does not want
indeed.
to harm us. It's not here to hinder, it's here to help. And
Yes, so true, so true.
and then when I found out, like, truly through the cards I could help other people heal. um and I also, and some people don't find it a gift, but I have a certain way to connect to people with the way I explain my readings. My readings go longer, but I feel like people
Yes,
walk away from them understanding what I just said and feel like they have a solution. It's not about, oh, well, here's your one card and have a nice day. It's no, let me give you something to guide you from a no to a yes. Let's get you that yes, and let's get you that life that you want.
true, true. This is something that has always touched my heart because we connected over the tarot group, and it was wonderful to see you describing each card so perfectly, and your readings were so accurate. When I connected to you, remember the book I was writing for? We shared everything, every experience from moment to moment, and you told me something. It's not going good, Gurleen. You have to fight it till the last moment, and it was so true. I had to really fight it and put up so bravely that obviously I won. With all the intuitive reading of yours, I felt that my nights turned into days and many ways of hope came into another embodiment of strength. And that was something that involved a lot of courage. And I also, as a child, was fearing the stage performances, but I knew somewhere that is that there is a skill that's hidden and that talent is now coming out. I never knew that my voice is going to be so powerful, is going to be appreciated on talk shows. And today I'm having my own talk show that's being talked about not only in India, but across the globe. And I believe it's all the blessings of people like you who have taught me how I can channelize my energy into what. I owe my credit to you, Ryan, for being there because it takes a lot to invest your time and help someone across the globe whom you have never met in life. And this is something fantastic. Only people who've gone through struggles know it. So I would love to know, you and your sisters plan to do this intuitive healing and reading, and you all have groups. So how can people connect to you, and on which groups can people, really hook on to on the Facebook? Like, do you have some names for the groups?
Well, my group is Tarot to Tarot. It's like one word, tarot, number two tarot. That's my main place, and then I read an intuitive tarot and more.
Great. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I would pledge people to, who have joined us. Good evening, Dr. Jog Bhatia. He has said good evening to both of us. Thanks a lot for joining in. We are streaming the live 75th episode of Deep Talks with an intuitive reader from California, USA. And she is my angelic friend, and I'm blessed to have her in my life who's been guiding me through and through. And I'm sure our friendship is going to be much longer till we are here on this earth, and we are going to serve the humanity as much as we can. Srishti Sharma says, my co-host, I felt the same fear, but now with help of Miss Gurleen Khokhar, I'm on my way to conquer the fear of public speaking. Yes, she is my co-host, and initially she was also having the fear. So anyone who wants to ask a reading can always pop in a question in the comment section so I can ask Ryan. So Ryan, let me know that as a child, were you the same as studious, or you were more adventurous, and how your life shaped them into who you are today? We would love to know what Ryan likes and what Ryan dislikes, apart from what we will be asking a little later.
Childhood was a little rough.
Yeah.
I find that people that are meant to heal also have to go through trial and tribulation, and it can be from very extreme to extreme but smaller ways and more often. I can, as a child, I had to move schools a lot. My grandmother liked to move, and so it seemed like I couldn't establish roots. And so, it really triggered those childhood abandonment issues, having to start over and over. And I finally settled in a school, and it was, and I was the only female, to my knowledge, even to this day. I
Oh my gosh.
was compelled to play American football with the boys to prove a point that women could do the same thing that men can do. So I stepped outside of my comfort zone, and I went for the football team, and I played the entire season.
Fantastic.
And it was all, and I see now that it was building me for this.
Yeah, that's so nice a feeling. A only lady playing with the men. So it's wonderful. I know it takes a lot to be initially doing that, but now I think it holds meaning. And what message would you love to give to the single ladies who have the fear to do something publicly, like go out all out for sports or career that they're driven to? Sometimes I feel that people hesitate to do what they want to. So what is a message that you would want to give to such kind of people? Because you've been through a lot, and only the people who have been through a lot can actually inspire the ones who are watching the show. Shipra M. Upal has joined us and says, good evening, Ryan and Gurleen. Gargi Haldar has said, I'm very happy for you, Gurleen, that you've taken Deep Talks to next level. Oh, yes, all with the blessings of you know whom, Ryan L. Hall. She is the one, yes, my dear viewers who are watching, she is the one, I would call her my mentor, because she is the one who's been guiding me through nights and days. And my parents, if they're watching this, they know who you are, Ryan. So it's a blessing for me to have you on the show, because I call you my sister, you know that. And you are one amongst my real sisters. You are one, and I'm so lucky to have you in my life. Fortunate enough to hold you on my show, because I hope with your blessings it goes to another level again. I hope to bring this to a lot many people across the globe, and you, my dear friend, will help me sail through the storm again. And yes, I would love to hear more from you, because there are many viewers who have the fears in their life and they've struggled as a woman, as a lady, as a boy. And I would love to know, how did you conquer the fear? Was it by joining some groups, or was it an activity based programs that you joined, or was it something different that you did, or somebody who told you that, Ryan, you can do this, and you got into it?
I get an idea stuck in my head, and well, I'm a hard ass headed person, and
yes,
I kind of just do what I want, and I just kind of take charge in the areas where I'm really interested. But as far as women do live in a man's world.
Yes,
And
truly.
the thing is anybody out there listening, those of you that have heard women can't do the same thing, or you're not strong enough, or you're not capable, it's all bullshit.
Bullshit.
It,
Yeah.
it's bullshit. It's conditioning, and
Yes.
absolutely 100% a level of brainwashing that this it's not true. The
Very
divine
true.
themselves, see, our bodies are just vessels. Our
Yes.
soul is the captain. And what matters at the end of the day is what's behind the body, not is what's here. And you know
True.
what? Maybe you might not be able to pick up 250 pounds.
Yes.
Okay.
Very right.
But you know what? But you're likely to come up with an invention that'll move it better than he will, and you'll have a better back by the time it's over. Hell, like you
Yes.
there's nothing that you can't do. The thing
True.
is you want to manifest that. You know, I
Yes.
know in India you guys do a lot of mantras, and you have a
Yes.
lot of, you know what? I wish I could flip this around.
Yeah. Sure.
How do I flip this around?
Um.
Oh no.
Yeah. Now you're visible. You're visible.
Okay. I was trying to see if I could flip the camera around. Well, I have
Yeah. You are visible. Yeah.
okay. Well, I have that god. I'm not sure what his name is. The one that's half masculine, half feminine.
Okay. Kali
I
and
think
Shiv. Lord Shiv.
I,
Kali.
I
Yes.
keep that right here in front of me. My friend from India painted it for me and sent it to me. It's beautiful.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful.
And I look at it all the time, and it reminds me it doesn't matter who you are. If you manifest the things that you want in life, that's where the law of attraction comes in. What
True.
you put out will come back towards you. It might not come in the way that you see it, but something that's more suited for you than maybe your ideas. Um, it might not come in the pretty color that you wanted, but you know what? It doesn't mean it's not going to be better. Remember that.
Yes.
What's meant for
Yes.
you will not pass you by.
Yes. So Shipra and Mupal has replied with your question that you asked that God given by your friend Ardhanareshwar is what Shipra has replied and very rightly stated Shipra. So people who would love to have their readings, one of them is Srishti. She would before the show started, she wanted to know about her future. So before we start the readings, I would love to know more of Ryan's contribution to the tarot reading. So, Ryan, you are blessed with seeing spirits and all that. Is it somewhere that you believe that God is definitely helping every person live better, but it's up to us to take the initiative? Do you believe that?
Absolutely. Um, opportunity knocks every day, but it's up to
Yes.
us to answer the door, because or else they're just going to go to another door. Um,
Yes.
cards, all divination, it's all based on energy. And you know, there's a lot of people that want abundance, but you have to get up and move your ass to get that. um
True.
it and like people want love, and I know the song says it's raining men, but that's not true. You have to walk outside your house
True.
to go meet one. Like um there's certain actions that we do have to do in a lot of the cases, but you know, when one door opens, or when
Yeah.
one door closes, a window opens, and it's
Open.
sometimes that
Yes.
window is leading on a detour, but the detour puts you on the road that you're supposed to be on, even when you don't see it in that moment.
True, true. Fantastic and well stated by you, my dear viewers who are watching us. Srishti has typed in, I would love to know about my future, what my future entails. And here you will get your future reading from Ryan L. Hall. And she is an accurate reader, my dear viewers. Whoever watching, she's a blessed soul. And I'm honored and privileged that she'll be offering the readings. And please, please do connect to her on her group, and I would love to let you have all the details once you drop in my messenger a note that you would love to connect to Ryan with her due permission. Then I will associate you with her, and then you can carry forward your future readings in case if you need one in detail. So Srishti would love to have a reading from you for her future, Ryan. If possible, can we have the
Yeah.
reading?
Well, first of all, I keep hearing spirit telling me, girl, that it's time to live more of your authentic self.
Fantastic. That's what I keep telling her every time. True.
Your
Srishti, if you're
whole,
all ears, listen to what Ryan L. Hall has to say.
and I hear Earth Angel, and so I'm just gonna go ahead with you do so much for other people, and that's spirit's way of coming in saying that they acknowledge that you are like them or one of them. So I do feel like you are of a higher vibration or a higher level. Okay. Likely you're a star seed. So I do
Yes.
think that you have gifts that you've either not been using or maybe you just aren't aware of. But you are a
True.
gifted person. You are a gifted person.
Srishti, are you happy with what she's saying? As I told you that you have some certain gifts, and she's saying, "Oh my God." Oh, true. So true.
But you know what? You got a lot of heaviness to your heart space.
Yes,
You
she indeed
there's a lot of heaviness.
a lot of happiness. So, but
Are
that she
you in
keeps
a
pouring on me.
is she in a relationship?
Okay, Srishti, so you have to answer. Are you in a relationship? She underwent a toxic relationship. That's what I know about her.
Because yeah, there's a devil energy in a relationship showing up. So I don't know if that's current or if she's
Oh, yeah. So right now she's not in a relationship, but she underwent one, and that was a terrible one.
okay. That situation in itself, like even though I asked what's coming in good for you, it's I feel like you're blocking your own blessings, sweetheart. All
Oh
these things from
gosh.
the past keep returning in a way, like you know, it keeps you emotionally number one emotionally blocked, and it's probably going to be hard in this kind of energy to draw something towards you. And if you do, I don't
Oh,
think it would be a healthy kind of love because the thing is we attract to the level that we heal. So if you come into a situation unhealed, there's so many red flags that go missed. Um,
yeah, so true. Srishti, you have to pay an ear to what Ryan is stating that you're single, we know, but what she's saying is that you don't have to be into the same loop that you were talking to me, you remember? So don't hesitate to ask her whatever you feel right now, even if your parents are watching. I know they are watching, and it is for your own betterment, my dear viewers. There are a lot many viewers have joined in for the readings. I'm lucky to have Garvit Sachdeva, but Srishti's reading is going on currently. And we are honored to have Ryan Hall from California. So for joining her and asking for professional tarot readings, you can always connect to me on my Facebook, and I will definitely pass on the message to Ryan, and you all can connect. But yes, tonight we are offering the free readings here. So people who have joined in from various places in India can always make the move by typing in the comments. And yes, all over to you, Ryan.
I don't know if this is going to make you feel any better, but the person that hurt you here, they're going to be paying karma if they're not paying it right now.
Yeah, yes.
There's going to be big karmic payback for what happened in that situation. Um, I'm not saying that you need to be ha ha ha, but you know it's okay to go be like, huh, you know.
Yeah.
But I do see somebody will end up coming in for you that's a King of Cups energy. But I feel like this person also is going to have some baggage. So if I don't know if you're talking to anybody currently at all, but I just want to say with the Five of Cups here and them being sad about their past too, I feel like the two of you would have to come to some kind of understanding with each other that you both are still healing if this comes in sooner than you heal. But it looks like
Oh,
your past is holding you back and it's keeping you stagnant, actually. It's keeping you from
yeah.
making certain movements. Are you thinking about getting a car or a new car?
New car. So Srishti Sharma, now that's what the question she's asking is, are you thinking about buying a car or you're thinking about it? Are you thinking about your exes too long that you are being in the same emotional rut that I have been always counseling you for? So, Srishti, ha ha ha, she says, I wanted one. You're so accurate, Ryan. Up right there. Ryan is so accurate in her readings, my dear viewers. I have got many questions from many people here. So, yes, I can definitely let Ryan know about it. But she's taking on Srishti Sharma's readings and she is typing in. She says, I feel much better now. That's wonderful. At least now you can relate to what I used to counsel you for, Srishti. At least give that much of credit to yourself. Don't underestimate yourself. Come out of the toxic relations. Let go of what the past held for you and listen to what Ryan L. Hall has to say.
But yeah, I do see a new cycle in love coming in. You might meet this person within the next 6 months, possibly, or it could be like May of next year, because you know what the 6 is. But I'm gonna stick with about 6 months that you're gonna come into contact with somebody if you're not talking. But it looks like you're gonna end up at some point getting a car.
Woohoo! Please give me a ride. Please give me a ride then. And here we have two more people who are asking for a reading. My another visually impaired friend who's a singer, Gargi Halder, is asking for a reading for her. She's a wonderful soul doing a lot of hard work as a teacher, teaching kids music, and is wanting a reading from Ryan L. Hall. She knows a lot about you, Ryan, and she's one of my besties, and she needs a reading too.
Okay, what was her question?
Her question is a reading for career and the future. That's what she is. She could type because she's blind, so she has typed in a card for me, please.
Okay, yeah, because I'm blind too, and I'm trying to read the comments. I like to look at the names when I pull.
So, my dear viewers, yeah, I have something special to share. My book was sponsored by a blind person who is a famous person in the music industry. Okay, I won't name the person, but he's special. Another person who's very close to me and is my best friend, Gargi Halder, is a blind person. Another best tarot reader I've ever encountered in my life, and my angelic guide is blind, and she's right there tonight with us on this show. So what a terrific combination of all these people who are there as my mentors, guide, and friends. It's beautiful to have them in my life. So please accept everybody into your life. They're all the ones who are having the skills and abilities. Even the physically good and fit people cannot visualize what powers they hold within themselves, and they are a real inspiration for the people around. So Gargi Halder, the cards are for you now. I hope you're hearing and you are connected with us even now. So let's have cards for Gargi Halder. Oh, it's so much fun to have you on Deep Talks reading cards.
It's fun. If you haven't started something new yet, you're going to.
Okay. Gargi, it's up for you.
When it comes to career. Because I have the Fool here. That's like new beginnings and taking a leap of faith. This could be something that possibly might be outside of your comfort zone just a little bit.
Okay.
I want to say, don't let other people make you feel uncomfortable. Don't let the judgment that other people in situations like to give, because I do feel like there would be, I feel like there's going to be somebody that might want to start trouble, and you know, there's always that one troublemaker, it seems like. But
oh well, ask me. I know about it. Her parents are a little bit of, you know, there is some uncomfortable environment out there. You know, a little trouble from the mother and the father. I don't know whether I'm right or not, but as far as I know her, she does feel suffocated because she is an extrovert and she loves to move around. Whereas she's just because of her visual impairment, she's doing well. She's supporting the whole family financially, and she's teaching music, has a music institute, goes to school, and goes to, teach kids. But somewhere she also manages her own band, or a band, where singers are there. So I feel that she should just open up herself a lot more. That's what I always keep telling her. Yeah. So you're so right there. She's showing the card, which also states the same, Gargi Halder. Move out of your comfort zone. Yeah.
Yep.
It's Five of Pentacles, right?
That is the Ace of Pentacles. There's going to be big opportunity. Like I said, it looks like if there was an ending of an old cycle, but it's almost like, okay, if she's doing that, then she's going to start something else too. It doesn't mean that it has to be that you're going to end that. But it looks like there's going to be an opportunity that does come along that you're going to have a shot at, because I have the Two of Wands as well. But with the Five of Swords, that's what I'm saying, that there's some kind of like drama, or somebody that's judgy, or has some kind of, it can cause conflict anyways.
Yeah.
But
my God.
I got the Three of Cups.
What about her married life, or will she ever get married? She always wanted to get married, but she got proposals as well, and I don't know whether she would love to now look in for matches. That's always been a constant question for her.
Well, first of all, you got to prioritize better to get out. Because again, it doesn't rain men inside. It doesn't rain men inside.
So true. High five.
But the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Yeah, it's. I want to say, don't let your insecurities hold you up. I feel like the way you feel about yourself is what really keeps you from putting yourself out there. But I do think right now you're going through a growth spurt. You are kind of looking within a little more, even if you're not realizing it, because I got the Page of Wands, and that's somebody that's like a free spirit, but it's also, and it could be somebody that you meet at a distance. You might meet them online or something like that, possibly, or there might have to be some travel to this person. But I do feel like as soon as you let go of the burdens, and I do feel like there's a lot of confusion, but I feel like it's more of an internal confusion. But this Devil energy here, now, that's toxic cycles that have to come to an end, and a lot of that has to do with self-esteem and putting like negative stuff out there.
Oh yeah.
Because we all tend to say, I don't like this and that and this and that about myself.
Oh yeah, true. Very accurate. Very accurate. It's so perfect, Gargi. If you're listening to Rian L. Hall, her readings are just what I keep telling you, and it's exactly perfectly the same. You need to be listening to this and paying a little heed to what she's saying. Up right there.
Yeah, you have to let go of the past judgments. You have to let go of the judgments of the past that have made you feel some kind of way or even confused. The Ten of Cups is at the bottom. That's like one of the happiest cards in the tarot for me, other than the Sun. So I do see the King of Cups and the card of victory here with the Ten of Pentacles. So that's like, you could come into money, but it also shows like two people combining their incomes and and having something like that. But what concerns me is the Devil energy.
Oh God.
That's what concerns me about this. Oh. I just want to say, don't settle. Make sure that you take your time, because the right person will wait for you to get to know them enough. And if somebody's being pushy and rushy, well, first of all, that means they're probably already controlling.
Oh yeah, and that already happened with her twice. So that's a fantastic, accurate reading from Rian L. Hall. There is a beautiful friend, Garvit Sachdeva, who has joined us. A very good evening to you. And yes, my dear viewers, we are offering the readings right now for free, and then obviously I will connect you to Rian L. Hall for detailed readings, and you can get in touch with her individually. This is Garvit Sachdeva stating, can I know something about my professional career? So Ryan L. Hall, Garvit Sachdeva has asked a question from you. Can I know something about my professional career?
Okay, I'm just looking for the comment. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
First thing that I heard was make it happen.
Yeah.
Make it happen. Let's see.
Prishti Sharma has typed in, you are so amazing. Well, she is definitely amazing. She is a beautiful soul, just blessed by God. Every now and then when she picks up a card, it's a calling from the divine.
It sure was, because I definitely was not on that path.
Yeah. Welcome, my new friends who have joined us. Geeta Sharma, a very good evening to you. We also have a question from her side, but right now we are on a reading for Garvit Sachdeva. If you are there with us, connected, please let us know that you are there watching Deep Talks. Please like, share, and comment as much as you can, because that will make us feel even more wanted, loved. And we will come back to each one of you for your queries being asked with the time possible for both of us to give you what you want with the blessings of divine. She's up there for the reading for Garvit Sachdeva.
Are you wanting to change careers?
So Garvit Sachdeva, she's asking you a question. If you're there watching this, can I know something about my professional career? You've asked. Are you going to change your career is the question she's asking you. If you're there with us, please let us know. He says yes, he's wanting to change his career.
I think that's a great idea.
It's a great idea, Garvit. Go
I
ahead.
have the star and the wheel of fortune, so it's showing your basically your dreams, like what your wish fulfillment might be. When that wheel of fortune turns, now I don't want to say it would be a really fast transition because it does show a delay, but you're gonna find something in your search here, and I do feel like you're going to do that yourself because with the hangman, I'm taking that as a new perspective. So something's going to come to you. I feel like this is something that you're going to be divinely guided to be honest with you. You're really going to feel like, oh, I'm meant to do this. Okay. And whatever that might be for you, I do have the Six of Pentacles here. So that tells me that you were not getting paid what you were worth in the past. And it comes into the sun. So I do feel like with the sun that involves growth. I even have the King of Pentacles here that comes off of Justice, the Five of Pentacles. So it's almost like karma. I want to say it's almost like good karma kind of comes in and it brings in a growth, and it's going to come in with
great. So that's so cool. Yeah, we can see the cards. Knight of Cups.
The Knight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles coming with the King of Pentacles. That's financial growth. So I do feel like, well, with the Two of Swords here, it's like you just got to take the blinders off and listen to what guidance like you're feeling, because intuitively we're being told what to do. It's just a matter of kind of picking up on that. Like if you feel like, oh man, I need to do this, then do it, because sometimes you have to try one or two things to get a good idea, and it might shoot you on a whole different path. So even if you feel like maybe it might not be for you, but you still kind of want to do it, what's the worst thing that can happen?
Yeah.
Because you're going to take something from that experience and be able to roll it over to something else.
Oh yeah. A great suggestion by Rian Hall to Garvit Sachdeva. So please listen to your intuitive guidance, your intuitive voice, because there it is guiding you for what you want to do. So probably take a call in there, because she's speaking something which is actually guiding her to let you know about your career. There is somebody who has also joined in, Geeta Sharma. She is wanting to ask about her health from you, Ryan L. Hall. She needs to
Health.
ask, yeah, health.
That I can't answer health questions and I can't answer legal questions. Those are the only
Yes,
two things.
exactly. That's what I was coming to. Geeta Sharma, ma'am, if you have any other question except the health, this would be better that a platform where you can ask a question except health, because tarot readers usually do not answer the health related questions. So if you've got your tarot readings done before, you would be knowing about this. There is Sunil Kaushal who wants to ask a question, maybe a journal reading for Sunil Kaushal. I don't know, there is no question as such, but he's typed in, how does one ask a question? And
Okay.
Garbit had said, thanks a lot, ma'am. So Sunil Kaushal wants a reading, maybe a general reading.
Okay.
Okay, and then Geeta has asked about her daughter's career. She says, I'm sorry for asking for the health thing. I would want to know about my daughter's career. So let's take Geeta Sharma's question first about her daughter's career. So all my viewers who are watching us, please do follow Ryan L. Hall on Facebook. Get connected to her for detailed readings, because she is very, very accurate in her readings. And do look into for her guidance, because personally speaking, I am, because of her, what I am today. And I can assure you that she is the one who can empower, inspire, and guide you for a lot more good in life. She's reading for Geeta Sharma about daughter's career. That's a question asked by Geeta Sharma. Sunil Kaushal, I can read your question. Okay, you're writing, I'm at crossroads, want to know about my further old age. I'm 77 now. Don't worry, we'll come to you in just a short while. We are reading for Geeta Sharma, and we'll come back to you. We have seen that you're connected. Thanks a lot for joining in. And also do share this with groups, my dear friends who are watching. Please share it with different groups so that more people can join us and like us and also belong to us and deep talks.
Is your daughter currently having a lot of anxiety around the job that she has currently?
So Geeta Sharma, question been asked by Ryan L. Hall. Please answer this. Please comment about this in the comment section. She's asking, is your daughter having any anxiety currently in her career? Do comment in with a yes or no. Is she suffering from any anxiety in her career currently? We're giving a reading for your daughter, as you've asked about your daughter's career. She is not working right now, is what she has said, that she's not working right now.
Okay, that's why the stress is in the current position, because she's not working. Okay.
Yeah, but she has stated that she does have a lot of anxiety. She's typing in, she has a lot of anxiety.
It really shows, actually. That's standing out to me in the middle of it. And I think that, honestly, anxiety and fears, like, really can be some of our biggest blockages. And there's a lot of energies in these cards. A lot of different people involved in this. I do feel, though, that she is going to get a job, first of all. She will get a job. I do see the Chariot and the Ace of Cups and the Three of Cups actually came all out in my row. So that's a reason to celebrate and healing and, victory and being paid. So your daughter is going to find something, but what I keep getting drawn to is the way that she's feeling.
Oh
Okay,
dear.
because I can't stress this enough when I see
Yes.
this kind of stuff coming up. When I see this much like darkness in the cards.
Oh my God. That's a total low. A total low.
This is very low, and it probably has a lot to do with self-worth. And the thing is sometimes when we feel like crap, we find it hard to get out and do the steps necessary that it is um to obtain certain jobs. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Sometimes we won't apply for jobs as well if we don't feel like we're worthy or not quite good enough. And that's
Yes.
definitely something that everybody just kind of needs to, and I know people feel some kind of way about it, but sometimes we have to rally around people in lower times, anxious times, and tell them sometimes we just need somebody to say it's going to be all right,
Oh
and
yeah.
just be as supportive as possible because cards like this can easily, I want to say, slip into depression.
Oh yes. I am sure that she must be suffering through depression because these cards are definitely depicting the same, Ryan. Uh, I do feel the same.
So she definitely needs somebody, to kind of have her back and to kind of keep an eye on that. But there is a job opportunity. There's things coming in. But just tell her that if she gets into like a job or like an office situation,
Yeah. So
um,
if Geeta Sharma, you are listening, please listen to what Ryan has to say now.
I feel like if this is a job situation where there's so many people involved, she needs to make sure not to try to be friends with everybody. It's kind of like sometimes you just got to go to work and do your job and come home. People like to run their mouth, and one of these cards in here is one of my signifying cards for somebody that likes to gossip. So
Um,
so I wouldn't, if I was her, I would not go into the situation and expecting everybody to be your friend.
oh
Um,
yeah,
because there's
big time.
but I do feel like there'd be one person that would be a problem. So she just needs to use her discernment when she gets there, so somebody's not
Oh, that
messing
was
with her
something
position.
very accurate, Ryan. That was something really very significant stated to Geeta Sharma. If you're listening to this, there's something very, very interesting that Ryan has pointed out. Don't let your daughter be friends to many. Just do her work and come back. Just just business to business. That's it. So Sunil Kaushal is really, really wanting a card from you, Ryan. She is waiting to know about her, her uh, what is going to be her life because she's 77. She says she's old. She wants to know something about her life. That's what I can just relate to from her question. She says I'm at crossroads, so probably she needs help. Can we have a card for her? Sunil Kaushal. My dear viewers who have joined us, thanks a lot for joining in. And Geeta Sharma has said, thank you for the reading, ma'am. Thanks a lot, Geeta, for joining in because it does give us a lot of peace and a lot of love when you all join in. Do like, share, and comment, and do also follow Ryan Hall. And if you like her readings, please, please don't let it go like this. This episode is specifically conducted for connecting a pure soul with many more who are in need of finding a true angelic guide. And she is there right in front of you, my dear viewers. So don't miss an opportunity to not to follow her because these things and these moments are going to be a miracle for someone somewhere sitting across any time, any moment. So let's not waste it. And while viewing this, we are going to answer Sunil Kaushal. There are a lot many people in need of readings. We are running short of time, but we have still a little bit of time left with us, wherein we would love to know about Ryan, whereas she is offering her precious time to you, my dear viewers. And tonight it is on Deep Talks, where we hardly conduct such shows where we have spiritual guides offering the readings for free. So it's your time, it's your good luck to be here. Do share it, do like and comment, And also make sure that you try to help people, because it's a karma. If you help today someone, that help will come across to you in abundance.
Well, generally, I don't talk about this on the lives, but like, if you feel like you have had any health issues, or if there's health issues that need to be kept an eye on, I do suggest that you do that. I do have a health card out. I'm not going to dig too much into what that would be, because that's kind of where my
Yeah.
line is.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I want to say that if you do have anything, just stay on top of it. Okay. I don't think that you're gonna. I don't know if you've been. Watch your headspace as well, because
Oh,
it's talking about a little bit of confusion.
yeah. She's typed in, she's at crossroads.
Well, I'm not necessarily getting crossroads on this one.
Oh, yeah.
This is more
Okay.
of like a watch the forgetfulness, or
Oh,
that kind
that
of.
kind of a thing. Yeah. So, Sunil Kaushal, you need to forget and forgive to heal faster. That's what I can get from Ryan L. Hall. What she wants to say is that not exactly at crossroads, but you need to forgive certain things in life. You need to forget few of the things that happened in your past to heal for your future.
Well, that, and you want to make sure that you don't have touches of maybe like a slight dementia.
Oh, yeah. So she's asking and she is stating that you might have forgetfulness. That's dementia, slight dementia. So this is going beyond the reading cards and everything, but she is still answering you, Sunil Kaushal. That's a fantastic way to say that an act of help can actually evoke a response from your side if you're watching this and are connected. So this dementia is a sign of forgetfulness, where you forget things in old age. So just forgive and forget. An act of kindness can help you heal faster, is what I always believe in. So you should practice it more often, and also practice gratefulness. That will help you go longer in life and live better. And that's exactly what she had to say for you, Sunil Kaushal. Srishti with us, her mother is watching Srishti's cards, which you read. So she has one question which is left, which is the career questions. She would love to know what would she become in her career, or what would she prefer in her career. So Srishti's mother, if you're watching this is for Srishti. Again, a reading, a specific reading for her career. Sunil Kaushal, okay, she's connected with us and she says, I keep doing forgiving prayer, Hoponopo daily. And yes, it is indeed a great act that you're doing a prayer, but do it with your whole heart and mind is the answer, ma'am. You have to be forgiving and forgetting. And she also says, my personal life is a little messed up. Her personal life, Ryan, is a little messed up, is what Sunil has stated.
Okay, I keep hearing the word patience, and also take your time and do it right. Sometimes in personal relationships, because that's the one that I was looking at when I heard that.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes in life we want things to look a certain way in a certain time frame, and sometimes that just doesn't happen. And
Yeah.
don't take the tower moments, which are times of disruption and even times of major change that aren't always pleasant. Don't take them as the unpleasantries either, because I see the Tower card as basically the hand of God coming in and making some sort of change when it's a large change. That's life path changing for a very
Yeah,
positive
I do
reason.
believe that, Ryan. I do believe that. I equally believe in what Ryan is stating. So, Sunil, please do not lose hope in life. Your personal life is messed up. We understand, we relate to it, and we totally understand the viewers who are watching us. They all have some or the other issues in life. We all have. It's human to have issues, but we need to keep moving, and we have a hope where there are people like Ryan and I helping people out with their issues, queries, and dilemmas. Well, Gargi Haldar has said, thanks a lot, Ryan and Gurleen, for helping me. You're most welcome, my dear friend. Srishti Sharma has said, thank you, ma'am, for asking the question again. So here's a question regarding your career, Srishti. If your mother is watching with you, good evening, ma'am. Here is the answer to what you're looking for from Ryan L. Hall. She's all the way up here for people from India. She's from Bakersfield, California, USA.
Sweetheart, are you in a relationship?
Uh, okay, so Srishti, she's still asking you, are you in a relationship?
That's what sometimes even when I ask certain things, that's what comes out.
Yeah, and this is the same question you asked her, but she's not answering it, maybe because of the parental her warning, or maybe they're sitting around her. Auntie, uncle, if you're watching this, she says, no, ma'am, I'm not in a relationship, still single. She wants a card for her career.
For her career.
So Sunil Kaushal has said, thank you so much, Ryan. How do I stay connected to Ryan? Ma'am, I will forward you the link. I've got your message here. I will connect with you. I will send her link, Facebook profile link to you, and you can get connected to Ryan. And that would be a pleasure that Ryan gets connected to you for a detailed reading. So Ryan, you have a viewer who would love to join you in the future.
Oh, that's awesome. We're happy to have you at Tarot to Tarot.
Yeah.
Okay, which person was it?
It is Srishti right now asking her career reading.
Okay, correct.
Srishti, if you must have read the readings read by Ryan, you have stated, singlest of the single, there's nobody in my life, but she has stated in 6 months there would be somebody popping in your life. So, woohoo! Could be the February month of love. Wait, darling, wait. Love is around you only.
Okay, so she wants career.
Yeah, she wants a career reading. Sunil has once again stated, thanks a lot, Gurleen and Ryan, both of you. Thanks a lot, ma'am, for joining in, because your joining in makes all the difference to us, because you all people who have joined us, you all have love for us. That's why you've joined and connected. And there is a divine connection. That's why you've connected with us spiritually. Thanks a lot for joining us. We are thick of friends, and definitely we are offering some service to humanity. Besides that, definitely I will connect you to Ryan, and Ryan would be happy to serve you as per your needs.
Okay, I'm not sure if you are currently in a career or position right now, or if you're just looking, but either way, this is the way I see it. If you're
Oh, yeah.
currently not working, you may fall into a job that doesn't necessarily or pay you your worth. And it looks
Yes.
like you would kind of walk away from that and find something else, but for a minute you'd be stuck. If you're currently working and if you feel some kind of way about that job and you're just kind of, you will find something else if that is your job number one that you're in right now. and you're likely to leave that job for another job, for your Ace of Pentacles, for your opportunity. But I want to say, don't feel like you're stuck, because there, I got the Eight of Swords, and that's like my ultimate card for mental conflict and just being stuck in your own head. And
Oh yeah.
sometimes we just have to put the resumes and the efforts out there, but something else would come along. I do feel like it'd be more
No.
of a Nine of Cups here. That's where I split it, the Nine of Cups. So it'd be more of your wish fulfillment for more likely of what you're looking for, especially if you're not happy in what you're doing right now. If you're not working, obviously you want to be. And then it looks like it might be two jobs until you got to one that paid better. If you're in one now, it looks like it would be the next one.
Oh yeah, she is working under me, being a co-host on Deep Talks, and she keeps talking to me. The parents want me to work, and I should have a career of my own, and that's what she's doing. But very happy. I do feel stuck and lost, is what she states. Right now, she's typing, and I do feel stuck and lost. Wherein I gave her the opportunity to work under me, and I told her, put in all your efforts, and you will soon come to know about your rewards. Never expect, but you're going to do well, and that's what she's been doing personally speaking. That's what the card Ryan is stating, that don't feel stuck and lost, because there's Ace of Swords she's showing, and you have to put in your best. You have to have your self-esteem. You have to have your confidence in yourself, that you're doing what you're doing, and you're made to do what you can do a lot even more better. So if you move into a new job, you'll have to shuffle between the first and the second, and you'll have to look into your own self first, what you have to do. So anything added to it, Ryan, you can just answer her. She says, yes, I do feel stuck and lost.
That's okay, because you're going to figure it out, because something else is coming. It's something that you're that's more, it's going to give you more of what you're looking for, like
Yeah.
for you.
So Srishti, you can get what you want. You have to have some patience, and you have to go on doing your best without expecting rewards, because that is what your cards are stating. So, I have something to share, that never mind that your secrets are not yours if you share, but make sure the ones you rely on bring you peace and security. Very important is to value souls who are there in your toughest times, and make sure when you rise, you give them a chance to be grateful for. Also, with it, I want to also state, any amount of money cannot buy genuine friendship, my dear viewers. Some friends need no words to describe their being in your life. One such soul tonight with me is my very own Ryan L. Hall, where nights turned into days and many ways of hope saw another embodiment of strength, courage, and it's a privilege to have her answering your questions, because she is an intuitive healer, reader, teacher. Ryan L. Hall from Bakersfield, California, USA. And I always have a quote which I share on my show. So tonight it is, speak your own experiences to shape someone in need. Never, never miss an opportunity, and never let the moment go. So there are comments pouring in like anything. Srishti Sharma has said, I hope the opportunity comes soon and I'll try my best. Yes, my dear, you should try your best. If we have a little time left, she wants a journal reading for her mother and father. So they are very interested, because they're watching the show with Srishti Sharma. So a journal reading for their parents is what the question has come in. Maybe the last query that we can take for tonight is Srishti Sharma's parents reading. Sunil Kaushal, you can please connect to Ryan. I can give you her link, and you can come to know about your financial status, because everything needs to be valued. Time is really precious for both of us, and we are here for you, your services. We can answer one question of yours, whether it's journal, career, or anything. And we answered your query. So I hope that the rest of the questions you can connect with her, and she'll be a great guide for you. Believe you me. So trust me on that. Srishti Sharma, we are coming to you for a journal reading for your parents.
All right, I'm going to pull for them separately so the energy doesn't cross each other. Otherwise, it might not make
So great.
sense.
So for your mother and father, this reading goes out separately, so the energies never cross each other. Srishti.
Pull for her. Well, Mom, it looks like that you are manifesting something, or you're really wanting to wish, or you're wishing for something. If you've been doing any mantras or anything like that, keep those up. But it looks like something has too much of your focus. Something has too much of your focus.
Okay.
It's like it's taking too much of your energy in a way.
Oh yeah, she keeps thinking. That's called overthinking about the future. Yeah, overthinking. Srishti, your
And
mother is overthinking. That's what Ryan is stating. She keeps thinking about things. So that's why her blood pressure keeps increasing. That's what I've heard. And she said yes. Oh yeah, the cards also state the same.
so, keep manifesting, but don't obsess.
Oh yeah.
There has to be a healthier balance, because I do feel like there's a lot of balance at play. You're always, is that the truth card? Yeah, seeking the truth. So what the divine is asking you to do is to look within and take care of yourself right now, rather than obsess on things. Changing your mindset to believing in succeeding. Just because certain things don't happen in our time frame doesn't mean they're not going to happen. Sometimes we miss the blessing because we don't see it as the way that we exactly pictured it. But they're really trying to change your mind focus. So if you have been in a negative mindset, they're trying to shove you back into that positive and to make you see differently. And I feel like there's been I feel like the mindset's caused a lot of interference, however that works for you. But I have opportunity beckons and wish fulfillment, right? But I got moving on the bottom. And that's all about shifting your mindset. I can't express the law of attraction, how much that is really a thing.
Yes, amazing. So my viewers who are watching, Law of Attraction works. Srishti Sharma, Auntie, if you're watching this, please do not obsess over your thoughts. You have to change your mindset to be a better human being. And Srishti also says yes. She keeps thinking about something or the other.
Yeah, you can't do that to yourself, because you wear yourself out energetically, spiritually, and emotionally and physically. Like it all just takes every bit of you. And spirit's trying to pull you back. So number one, you focus on you. But since I have opportunity beckons and wishes coming true, that's saying that there's opportunity that's coming.
Oh yeah.
You just have to let it flow. Like you need to just let it flow and let it be.
Let it be. Yeah. Witch Hazel has joined us. Hello. Hi. She's sending in hearts to you. Nice.
Right. Now let's get some for Dad.
Yeah. Srishti Sharma, your dad's readings are up right there from Ryan Hall. Thanks a lot, Witch Hazel, for joining in. That's commendable that you joined in.
Ooh, your daddy is gifted.
Your daddy is gifted, Srishti. She connects to her dad a lot. Daddy's daughter.
You guys have a telepathic you guys have a telepathy between you. You likely know what each other's thinking, or you can finish each other's sentences, or it's like, oh my God, I already know.
Oh yeah. She was telling me yesterday, he knows what she has to do even before she has to state it. You know.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, oh my God, that robot came out.
What's up? What's up there, right? Someone is there?
Oh no, my stupid little robot vacuum came out and it shouldn't have been. I turned it off.
It's coming out at the right time, fighting. End the show.
Around here, you never know, because sometimes I'm just sitting here and all of a sudden the mediumship comes in. All right, so I don't know if you meditate, but I feel like it would be very beneficial for you to like either meditate or try to find a more relaxed state as well. You know, you're very gifted, and I feel like intuitively you're receiving messages. See, because you see how that Two of Cups and nurture, but her head, Her head is
Wonderful cards.
very lit up.
Yeah, wonderful cards. Yeah.
So I want to say that I do feel, now don't take this the wrong way. You and your daughter are soulmates, and soulmates don't, a lot of people take that as, oh my God, but soulmates come in all forms. They can even be your dog,
Yes, true.
family, friends. You can have soul pets. It's somebody
Yes.
that's just significant in your life to teach you. Um,
Oh, yeah.
and I do feel like you two could actually build your gifts together.
Oh, yeah.
Like you guys
Right.
could definitely build your gifts together. Um,
Very
but there's
right.
something in your shadow that needs to be looked at. There's some kind of fear that triggers you. And I don't know if you have a tendency to try to control situations. And I don't mean like you tell people you can and can't do that. But
Oh,
sometimes we
yeah.
like to control outcomes.
Very
Sometimes we
right.
like to control outcomes and, move stuff around to make things happen and kind of go against the divine, like control the timing, like, oh, if I do this, well, they'll have to go faster. Make sure that you're not doing that, because it's like you'll be rewarded for kind of letting the universe do its thing right now, because it is trying to bring in this level of abundance to you. But strengthen
Fantastic.
the bonds around you. And I do feel like that has to do with your daughter. I think you guys could do some amazing things together spiritually.
Wonderful. Srishti, if you're listening to this for your dad, you can do amazing things together. And she has typed in, yes, I do feel that we are soulmates. He has too much on his mind, he overthinks too much, and then he hurts himself emotionally. But if that does not happen, he gets frustrated. He has a tendency to control everything. Very right. Whatever Ryan has stated is really, really, very accurate, my dear viewers. It was fantastic having Ryan on the show. And before we end these conversations, I would just love to have the blessings of Ryan for our Deep Talks show, because this is a venture which I started when I was also going through my lows. And with the courage and with the efforts of my services of counseling, I'm here healing people. And with this medium, where I felt that every person sitting in every nook and corner needs somebody to listen to and pay some attention. Also, unconditional love, which is actually dying down these days. People don't meet and greet. So, networking is really important, but do not forget that your friends who are there for you, your near dear ones who are there for you during your toughest times, they should always be there. Always be there, and you should always be there for them. No amount of money can buy a good friendship. I have never forgotten Ryan Hall. I've always thanked her, and every deep, dark secret of mine is always known to her, my dear viewers. I brought her tonight, because she is very special to me, and I have no words to thank her that she has offered free readings to all of you, because it takes divine energy to actually bless the people who are in there watching the show, and the ones who will be watching definitely will be connecting to Ryan, like Sunil Sharma has stated. I trust you, Gurleen, for that, and I will want to know my financial future from Ryan L. Hall. Definitely will connect you to Ryan L. Hall. I'm here for a service, and I also told Ryan the same. I'm here to do something that connects you to more people. So we are there doing our bit. And I hope Ryan L. Hall, before she leaves this, has something to state for the ones who are watching the show, or some tips so that people can live healthy life. From your own experiences, Ryan, what do you feel that these kind of shows should go on, and what is a blessing that you can give to the show?
My number one piece of advice for anybody who finds themselves in a relationship, whether it be family, love,
Yes,
friendships, anything that is toxic, it's time to reevaluate that situation,
true.
because those are the ties that bind us. And the best piece of advice I can give anybody is to drop those rocks and walk freely.
True. That is something fantastic. And before we end up this conversation, Ryan, how did you feel going through this terrific conversation? Although it was more of readings offered to people, but how did you feel to come across the globe and offer this tonight with me on Deep Talks?
Oh, I love it. I love reading new people. I tend to end up reading the same people, and I like to expand because my goal is to help the collective um, vibrate higher.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's so. So before we end this show, can we have just one card for the show itself? For though it's indeed an excellent advantage that can help us make this show even more better. So this is Ryan, who actually encouraged me to start this show and also make something out of my life. And my dear viewers, she is the one who has brought more life into my life and more optimism, where every word I speak makes a difference and every action that I resonate deals with more and more of positivity. She is the one who's been there through thick and thin. And I have no words to thank her tonight to be on my show. And it's a very, very special episode, my dear viewers. Do share it, like it, comment, and follow Ryan.
I appreciate that. I was actually pulled to two decks, and this is a general message from my guides to you. So the
Thanks a lot,
first one
Ryan.
is for everybody is speak your truth.
Oh, yeah. Speak your
Speak
truth.
your truth. There's nothing more important in life than being yourself and stating what you do and do not want. People are not mind readers. They
Yes.
can't assume what you want or how you're feeling. Sometimes you have to tell somebody about themselves as well. You have to set boundaries. The communication just kind of goes in all forms. So that's very important to do for yourself. Secondly, you
Yes.
have a moment's regret.
Yep.
In life, regret nothing, just learn. And if you need to
Yes.
apologize, give the apology. Um, and you know what? Sometimes for your own good and for other people's, for the highest good, sometimes you have to accept an apology. And that's
Yes.
just for your own healing. So don't regret things in life. It's not worth sitting around and putting that energy in it, because you know what? Do better tomorrow. All we can promise is to do better tomorrow than we did today. That's it.
Fantastic. Now, that was something to think about, my dear viewers. And this was a message from Ryan L. Hall, my angelic friend from California. And thanks a lot, Ryan, for joining us tonight. There will be people who will be joining you from my network, and I will pass on your Facebook link to them so that they can join your groups and you can get connected with them. Thanks a lot for sharing your thoughts, commenting, loving, and liking our conversation, my dear viewers. It was Deep Talks, 75th episode of virtual reality on love, life, and experiences. Never forget to smile and always, always think positive and never, never expect anything in return till you have abundance of love and in love to give. Thanks a lot, my dear viewers. Every reading was accurate, is what Srishti has to say in the end. Ma'am, you are truly amazing. And that leaves us with a beautiful thought. When you do something good, it does come back. So please keep doing good, keep thinking good, and everything rest. Leave up to God. With Almighty's blessings, everything will happen for the good only, my dear viewers. Good night. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Ryan. Goodbye.
Bye.